All right, so we're back with the Infinite Rebuild. Yes, episode 6, I believe it is. I think it's 6. We're with the Padres, of course. We gotta bring Tatis another World Series. He is aging, so he's probably gonna be a bench player. But you know what? I had to do it. So I was gonna upload yesterday. There were a couple issues with YouTube last night, so I decided to hold off on this episode. So we're back with this episode here. So hope you enjoyed. Again, if you do, hit that thumbs up down below. You want to see the next episode, 1,000 likes. We came close last time, but we didn't hit it. So if you want the series to continue, 1,000 likes on this Padres episode. Of course, if you're new to the channel, enjoy the content, considering that subscribe button down below. And in the comment section, baseball is right around the corner. We got that spring training game start in a little bit. Let me know one player that you're excited to watch this year down below. All right, let's get into it. We're in the year 2034, which is absolutely insane to think about. Let's go into these exclusive negotiations. George Castilla looks pretty good. I mean, let's see how much he wants. Probably a lot. Oh, he actually doesn't want that much. Let's go with I want to see if he starts tanking an overall. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to backload this contract here, give it a club option. We're going to go Logan Allen, 37-year-old pitcher. He's been pretty good. Maybe we do a 1-year deal, see how he does. Maybe. We'll see how it goes. Ian Anderson, how has he been? He's been kind of hit or miss, so we're going to let him walk. Jameson Hanna. Looks like we probably should let him walk as well. And looking at the rest of the team here, we have an option with John Torres. How much is this option? 11 mil? No, decline that. Victor Robles, probably gonna let him go. He wasn't even good when we had him with the Nationals. Tucapita Marcano, nope. Mountcastle might be at least a decent little bench bat for us. You know what? How much does he want? Ooh, cheap money. We're gonna give him that. Tatis, he ain't going anywhere. 2 years, just under $1 million for a depth option. Yes, please. Brian Hayes, what's he been up to? Not playing a lot, which is unfortunate. And I think Josh Bell's hanging on at 42. Okay, so this is what our team's currently looking like. I mean, not much needs to be done. I mean, look at this team. This team is insane. We definitely will be looking for a new outfielder. That's an area I'm looking at. Jameson Hanna. Yeah, so we need 2 outfielders and a second baseman. Do we have anybody in the farm system that could potentially be a second baseman for us? No. Oh boy. Okay, maybe Ademan. Was Ademan playing? He was. What's his contract? We have arbitration on Ademan. Might bring him back, but it doesn't look like we have anybody there. Yeah, we need Rufus Tucker. Rufus Tucker's getting called up. Well, okay. We're gonna be okay. We're gonna be okay with this. So, all right, that's the team. Let's see what we have going on here. 40 man. Maybe Manzanillo, or Manzanillo. And then looking here, I'm keeping this guy, Tommy England. Pitchers at our premium, we got to keep him. Same thing with Escobar. I'm not sure about Ademan. He looks okay. Maybe give him a season. He's 36, so he might fall off. I'm not sure about him. I'm really not. Contracts, probably going to give it to everybody. And I want to see who's available in free agency. No, that's not good. Okay, so we got to figure that out. We will need a little bit of pitching, just looking at the ratings and the overalls. Not what I want. I definitely want to add a pitcher. I don't know who, but we're going to find somebody. Bullpen. Maybe add a couple players, depending on who we can get. And then, of course, I need a second baseman. So, doesn't look promising. Third base. Could we pick up somebody? We don't. Oh, we have Torkelson. Shortstop. Maybe Ozzy Delgado. How's Ozzy Delgado? He looks okay. Maybe we get Delgado. Maybe he's a pickup for us. Helps us out. And then we do need a little bit of outfield help. Just maybe a player or two. And man, options are becoming thin. So we'll have to figure something out. We'll look at the teams in a little bit. See you guys in a sec. All right, here we go. Season 1 with the Padres. And I'm going to show you something that I'm noticing that's actually kind of, it's really annoying. Because 37, 38, I get those are older players that shouldn't, be progressing at all. I get that, right? That's perfectly fine. I don't mind that. But I'm starting to see players who are early 30s that are just absolutely tanking in overall. And I'm seeing if there's anybody here that I can point out that is sitting in free agency. It looks like most of the players got picked up, but I'm noticing that there are so many players that once they hit that 10-year mark, that 10-year MLB service time, it's game over for them. Like Heston Kjerstad, I get he's not a great fielder. He's playing right field, so of course his overall is going to be a little bit lower. But like he's been going down for a few seasons. Garrett Buckner was 32. He's a first baseman. His hitting stats were great, and then all of a sudden, 10 years MLB service time, gone. He just became absolutely terrible. So there was one thing. Tatis is 36, but he's 66 overall. So what has happened these last, what is that, 5 years, 4 years? I guess 2031 too, because they started to cut him out of the lineup. So last 5 years, so since he was 31 years old, he's just been garbage. I don't understand that with MLB The Show. Like why 10 years MLB service time? Is that just the cutoff for you being a good baseball player? I get it. 10 years in the bigs, that's a long time. But if players are performing well, it should make no difference. Like if a player hits 10 years and they're still doing great, they should still at least hold that rating. Maybe not develop, maybe 1 or 2 overall. I get that. But like they should just not tank. They should not tank. And it upsets me because I'm at the point where, one, I don't really have any players to start picking up. If I do, they're all regens, and even the regens are starting to tank in overall. All the good players are super old, and I'm at the point where like this franchise is getting really difficult to keep going because I don't have that many players to choose from. A lot of the good players are players that we've already had in teams, and I mean like we can quickly just run through the teams. I'll just sim to the regular season right now, because like you guys will see a lot of players are starting to sit in like the mid 80s. There's a couple 90s here and there, but like look at Zach Veen. Zach Veen's how old? 33 years old. He's been having phenomenal seasons and he's 80 overall. He may not be in every lineup, which would hurt morale, but like what am I gonna do here? Like there's not many players to choose from, like at all. And I'm starting to get to the point where like, do I continue the series? I like the idea of the series. I like trying to continue this series, but look at these rosters. There really aren't that many players to choose from. Like the Twins have a decent lineup. The Angels is like meh. The Athletics, they have Macias, but like outside of that, you know, you're kind of looking at average players. I've been trying to mix up the draft classes to kind of keep new players coming in. We've obviously set up the Rangers for success because we did really well with them, but like without sounding like a broken record, it's getting to the point where like I feel like if you go so far in franchise, it just starts to become difficult unless you really go in depth, make sure you draft the best players possible. You just keep I don't know. So let me know what you guys think. I don't necessarily want to end the series, but like it's getting to the point where like I don't really know what to do with it. The pitching situation is even worse. Everybody is like almost 40 years old, and that makes it really difficult to keep good players, just good pitchers. And there's very little relievers unless they're all closers. So without going on too long of a rant, this is the squad that we have for us this year. We've got Logan Allen, he's 37, 35, 31, and like he's at 83 overall, and like he's just been average. We've got Donald Santana, and then Jeff Rojas, who's 27, hasn't pitched at all. And then our bullpen, Elliot Covey, Escobar, who's a closer, which that's like all relievers at this point. Villafuerte, we've got Robin Clark, Tommy England, Junior Santos, and the last one is Garrett Crochet, which we all know he's really good. So we have him. Lineup wise, this is our team. Pablo Gonzalez is our backup. We've got Garrett Buckner. He was sitting in free agency. He didn't even play last year. We decided to bring him into the team. Ben Rocha, backup. Elvis Cabrera, he's been kind of the backup for a couple seasons. Tatis, I decided to bring him back, give him a season. He'll be a platoon guy. Pablo Gonzalez is back to the top. So here's our starting lineup. CJ Abrams, Aramis Ademan, I almost said Heston Kjerstad. We've got Spencer Torkelson, George Castilla, Alfonso Murillo, Luis Campusano, Rufus Tucker, Mountcastle is our DH. I almost said he was on the bench, but that wouldn't have made sense. Our farm system is like non-existent with this team. It looks like this team cleared house on all the prospects. We don't have a lot of them. So yeah, that's the team. I'll see if there's any pending power versus lefties. I wouldn't mind that. Reed Schaller, Steven Matsumoto. Look at it, 77 overall. Like, I get he hasn't been good, but he's gone bad. Like, it sounded like I called him a fruit. He's gone bad. He's gone terrible. So yeah, that's the team. A lot of you guys have been asking me to check up on players. Most of them are retired at this point, or they're like 66 overall. Let's do a quick league check, see if any MLB records have been broken really quickly. And no records have been broken at all, which is wild. Kershaw's in the Hall of Fame. Goldschmidt's been in the Hall of Fame. Any other ones? Miguel Cabrera. And we got Trout and Pujols. What else? Any other players? Mookie Betts and Robinson Cano. I think that's it. Maybe one more play. Yeah. Oh, Walker Buehler's retired. Trevor Bauer's retired. So yeah, that's I think all that I have to show you. For now, I think that's it. Let's get through this first season. Let's see how this team goes and make the changes accordingly. So yeah, the season didn't go great. 82-80. Oh man, where were we ranked? 15th. Yikes. I mean, we weren't too far off. 7 games. What about the wild card? 7 games as well. Like, it's not close, but it's not far. And I mean, you're looking at the league. Yeah, the Rangers are good. We knew the Rangers were gonna be good. But when you look at the rest of like the divisions, like they look pretty close. Everything looks pretty close. Spencer Torkelson had the best WAR. We'll take a look around the league, see who did certain things. Torrey Roth and Macias have been like at the top of the charts like every single season. Julio Diaz with the Rangers looks like he's going to be so good. It's just he got a late start to his career. And okay, CJ Abram had the most hits. What else do we have here? Doubles. Who's this? Chang Ho Chen. There it is. 23. Oh, okay. Rico Portillo's up there with doubles. What else do we got here? Ryan Hendricks. What else? What up? Jared Kelenic. Yeah, maybe the Rangers are we just set them up for just a crazy time. Because you got Cortez, Portillo. Jeez. Okay. That's an insane team. So let's take a look at awards, see what we have. Alec Thomas, Torrey Roth, Ricky Turner. Okay. Babe Crosby was there. You got Oscar Colas, who I forgot the roster that I'm using has 2 Oscar Colas because Oscar Colas is trying to be a 2-way player. So that is why he's on different teams. I know it's a little weird, but I forgot to remove one of the Colas from the roster. And okay, batting title, reliever of the year, Tino Uribe. Just popped off this year apparently. And then rookie of the year went to Nino Uribe and Ray Sosa. Interesting. Okay, so let's take a look. See how our team did. Elliot Covey, not great. Looking at the whole bullpen, we got Villafuerte, Robin Clark. So we got, Tommy England, Junior Son. I mean, you know what? Not bad. I'm worried about what I'm going to see on this rotation part. But the bullpen, not bad. Oh, boy, not a good start. Oh, Jeff Rojas, you earned a spot next year. Outside of that, everybody can get out. Get out of here. Let's see what we have. Mountcastle, Buckner, 62 overall. Man, that's unfortunate. Yeah, that's the team. I try. Jeez. And then looking at the rest of everybody, just Kierstead was good. Torkelson was good. Like, what is going on with this team, man? Everybody just underperforming for sure. We don't even have anybody we could call up or look forward to. Even my draft was bad. I want to look up what Montalvo did. I'm pretty sure he's still with the Pirates. Maybe, yeah, he is. He's a 74 overall. Even he is suffering from the 10-year service MLB virus disease. Because, like, look at his years. Look at this. And then, man, he's a platoon guy now. I get that. But why? He's 35. He should still be cranking home runs. He was on pace for a crazy amount of home runs. I know Pinto has fallen off as well. That was another one of our main prospects, but I don't really know what to do anymore. The Rangers defeat the Reds, of course they did. We leave them with a crazy stacked team. They're of course going to take over, and let's see if anybody hit the Hall of Fame. Willie Adames is a new Hall of Fame inductee. And I don't want anybody. You all can. Oh no, I want Campusano for another year. He was decent. Maybe not. Heston. I give you one more year because you were decent on the squad, but everybody else can leave. I don't want you guys. You guys were terrible. You guys are pissing me off. Everything's pissing me off in this team now and this game because no one apparently is good. I'm gonna keep Donnie Dagenais. Dagenais, I don't know what his name is. I have no. What is that name? What is that? Dagenais? What? Because he's Dominican. I'm trying to think of how I would pronounce that as a Spanish name. I don't know. I don't know. We're gonna figure it out later. I need new pitchers. A lot of new pitchers. How long do I have Ryan Weathers on the team? Let me check. I'm losing my mind. Oh, last year of his contract. I'm gonna trade him right now. I don't want him on the team. Let's get rid of him. Somebody give me something. I don't care what. Just something. Wally Montalvo. You know what? Pirates, you got yourself a deal. How much is his contract? 41 mil? I'm kidding. I don't want it anymore. Let's see if there's like a first baseman that would be cool to trade for. Johnny Easley? I don't think so. Yo, the Rangers have anybody? I'll take over the Rangers team right now. What do they got? Phil McCallum? I'm BJ Grover? Nope. What about Neil Bentley? Can you give me Neil Bentley? Who else do you want? I'll give you somebody else too. You want Tatis? No, you don't want Tatis. What about Elvis Cabrera? Dang, this is not looking great. I don't think we're making any trades here. Dang it. I was kind of hoping that would have worked. It didn't. Let's see if we can get a prospect from anybody. Juan Hernandez, a reliever. We kind of do need relievers. I might take that trade from the. Yeah, I'm gonna take that trade with the Yankees. And then honestly, if I keep anybody on this team, it'll be a huge surprise. Because man, has this team been bad. Ooh. Who did I want to get rid of? How was this guy? Pretty bad. You can have him, and you can have Elvis Cabrera. Do I want him? He wasn't bad. Can he play any position first? Just in case we can't get a first baseman, I'll keep him. What about going down here? Any pitchers? Any outfielders that I can get rid of? Anything at all. Okay, you can have Cabrera. Whatever. Just take him. And then can I have that guy that you offered me that was this? There it is. Perfect. That's the trade. Took way too long. That's the move. That saves us so much money. It gives us some relief help too. If I keep anybody, great. If I don't, honestly, I'm cool with clearing house on this squad and just adding a bunch of players in free agency because, man, that team was bad. I'll see you guys for Season 2. All right, Season 2 time. We're going to trade for Jason Burgos. We used to have him with the Rangers. He's been okay. You know what? Like, I'm down for that. He only pitched 55 innings last season, but when you give him a full year, he's been really strong. I need a fifth starter. I'm going to trade Covey, Elliot Covey, and Javier Escobar. Javier Escobar just has been like meh the whole time. So like I might as well trade him. He's an extra bullpen arm. And yeah, that's about it. Burgos is gonna slot in here. I'm gonna make, dude, I don't have faith in this guy. His hits per 9 are way too low. I'm gonna give him a season. Peter Torres was a really good long reliever last year, or given the time that he was given, you know. I'm gonna leave the bullpen the way it was because we actually had some pretty decent results with the bullpen. This is where I worry. Like, this guy's not good. Maybe Rojas is good. I don't know. We got a lot of lefties. I'll probably trade Piliero really quickly. And then this is our offense. A lot of changes. I'm going to show you guys the roster history. First, let's trade Piliero before we break it down, see what we get. I'm going to have to take a C potential guy. I'm intrigued. Can I have him? Oh, I can't trade within the division. Did I trade within? No, I traded to the Rangers. Let's see here. Who could we get? Basically, I'm looking for a guy for a season. That's what I'm looking for here. There's got to be a C potential guy that's floating around. What about him? I got to get high hits per 9. That's high hits per 9, high walks per 9 are what I'm noticing are like the main stats for pitchers at this point. I need those two stats to be high, and all I'm seeing are high strikeouts. Like, that's it. So give me something. We don't even have like prospects that we can trade either. Like, our farm system's wiped clean. I mean, if I can get anything here, that would be huge. He wasn't terrible. I mean, it's pretty close, and realistically, the guy's not that good. So let's just go like that. Boom. Our pitching staff's going to be hit or miss. That's really what it is. It's hit or miss at this point. So yeah, this is what we got. That's our bullpen. Let me show you the roster history. So Julio Rodriguez been sitting in free agency. He signed with Toronto last year. He's apparently a 73 overall. I don't know why, but he is. So I'm going to pick him up. He's going to be our DH. Obviously, we just made those two trades. Pick this guy up in the Rule 5. He's got really high contact, really high vision. I figured he might be one of those glitchy players that hits for like 300. His OPS might be low, but he'll get on base, right? Oscar Colas hit that 10-year of service time. He was in free agency all the way up until arbitration. I think even the CPU knows not to pick up 10 years of service time. He is also 37. I'm going to put him at first base because he does have that secondary. He's been crushing the ball. So if he can just give us 1 or 2 years of really good first base, I'll take it. Julio Diaz, you remember this guy from the Braves? He's back. Been decent too. Cost a little bit, but I'm going to pick it up. We made this trade. Outfield. Rodney Gordon, 32 years old. He's been in the league for not too long. He's been okay too. So I figured let's give him a little contract, see how it goes. Armando Cruz from the Nationals went with Detroit for a few seasons. He's been decent. You know what? Super cheap contract too, 13 mil. I figured give him a shot. And a couple other players, John Alvarez, Juan Prado's our new catcher. I mean, let me get the stats that not be broken. But again, had a really good few years. Let's hope he keeps it up. He is 36, hit or miss. It could be good, could be bad. Zach Cornelius, again, another high contact guy. Figured I'd pick him up. And then we brought back Heston for a season. So it wasn't the greatest of off seasons, but I definitely think we improved the team, which was just needed because, wow, the team was bad last year. Tatis is still sticking around. Same thing with Buckner. We've got a couple okay guys on the bench, and then the pitching staff's going to stay the same. I don't know. Let's check contract negotiations, extensions, whatever it is. I want to see how he does. Crochet. I want to see how he does. He might tank an overall too. I feel like I'm at the point where I'm doing like the real life scenario in the off season where teams don't want to pay anybody. I'm giving you a 1-year deal. That's it. You got to prove it. You want that contract, you better play like it. That's basically how I'm treating every season going forward. So yeah, what are we ranked? 5th. Wow, really? No shot. That is some garbage. That is absolute garbage. What do we have here? I'm going to pass on that. Bucky Barber. Is there like anybody that like 30? Ooh, hold on. I'm intrigued. Eddie Lind. Okay. Can I'm gonna put a waiver on him. Yeah. I'm gonna put a claim on that. See if we get him. And anybody else that kind of piques my interest here? Mac Smith. No one else, but Bucky Lind, let's see if we get him. We're gonna sim a few days, see if we get the claim to go through. I didn't set the lineup. I believe the CPU. All right, we got Lind. I'm gonna put Lind into the team. I'm going to put Lind into the team. We're going to send down... Who was bad last year? Someone was bad last year. And you know what? It doesn't look like anybody. Does anybody have really good stamina? Let's make a trade. I don't... Ooh. Let's get rid of Villafuerte. Let's send him down. Let's just send him down. I feel like that's... Let's just do that. Or Clark. Villafuerte. He can go to AAA. Boom. And yeah. Eddie Lind. Why am I saying Bucky Lind? Eddie Lind. There he goes. There it is. Leaving it. No more changes. I'm leaving the team. See you guys at the end of it. All right, so we went from being one of the worst teams in baseball. I think we had like the 10th pick in the draft or something like that to... Oh, no, that wouldn't have made sense because we were like 7 games out. So we were like in the middle of the league. But this time we go and win the division, 97-65, taking on the Brewers. You know what? Hey, things change, man. I told you I had to clear house, completely change this Padres team. And we're ranked 19th. I told you we were not the 5th best team in baseball. There were a lot of changes. So the Marlins, okay. The Yankees. What else we got here? The Rangers, dude. This team is... We made probably the grossest, the nastiest team for the Rangers. And it's showing, man. That is insane. The Phillies. Let's go take a look at the Phillies and the Marlins. Because I don't remember their team being that great. Okay. Maybe they've got Loch Ness Monster or something going on. What's going on here? What's this team? That's a pretty good team. Not gonna lie. What about the Marlins? Severino, Brubaker, Alfonso Bruntlett, Maxwell Bruntlett. What a name. Dude's got a cannon behind the plate. And okay, so yeah, pretty good offensive team. What about the pitching? Let's take a look. The Phillies. Benjamin Marmolejo. I mean, that's a good one too. And Claudio Marquez. We used to have him with the Yankees. Yeah. Wow. And we used to have Cotton too with the Braves. Oh, was it? I thought it was the Braves. Did we have him with the Braves? Like we traded for him from the Braves, something like that. But okay. So there's some names we're starting to notice that are... Oh, I didn't even look at the Marlins. But some names that, familiar faces. We'll put it that way. Flores, we've mentioned Flores in previous episodes. Never had him, but definitely a player I've had my eye on. But they had a 55 in the bullpen, and they still won all those games. Their bullpen looks pretty nasty, but it looks like we have some league leaders. Rodney Gordon, a free agent signing, and Garrett Crochet is still leading the league in saves. He's pretty good. Pretty good. Okay. I'm telling you, man, this Rangers team is nasty. Holy cow. Hits, there's 5 of them right there at the top of the charts for hits. That's insane. Doubles, what do we have? The Phillies, I see a lot of Phillies. Again, a lot of Rangers. Triples, a lot of Rangers. And I saw some of our players. Home runs, you got Gordon up there. 40 for the league leader and 43 on the other side of the league. And when we have awards, MVP, I'll take that. And a Cy Young. Ooh, okay. I see you, Rodney Gordon. Ooh, what a season. What a season. I want him in my team. I keep trying to trade for him, and we can't do it. 360, 436 on base percentage, and a 1064 OPS. This was a guy that was picked up for $4 million. $4 million in free agency. The Nationals didn't want him, brought him to Texas, and he is balled out. That might have been my best signing for a team ever. Look at that. That is unbelievable. Unbelievable. Unreal. We have the Cy Young, which only because of strikeouts, which is wild. Hector Guzman. Okay. New signing for them. What else is happening around the league? Domo Romo's finally hitting his stride at 29 years old. Okay. Domo Romo. Just the name. I love saying it. Domo Romo, you know? Okay, let's see what else. Let's see what our team's looking like. Peter Torres. Okay. Robin Clark was okay. Krause was all right. Eddie Lind, man. I gave you the shot to come in, and you let me down. You've been good. What happened? What changed? Tommy England, Junior Santos, and Garrett Crochet. Garrett Crochet, the high ERA, but the whip's still in a good spot, so I'm not hating it. Julio Diaz is going down, so I'm worried. We paid him some money. I'm a little worried. Rojas, though, really good. I like seeing that. not terrible, pretty good. You know what? I'm happy with it. Like, I don't hate the team. Our whip is really high, but we can work on that. We can work on that. Maybe add a couple new pitchers. Our bench, it was all right. Cairo, I told you, he was just a guy that was just going to slap the ball. That was really what it came down to. Cruz was okay. I think I did a club option, so he might be a player I look to let go. Colas was all right. He is going down pretty quickly. I think I gave him a 1-year deal, so we're good there. Torkelson, he's got 2 more years. He ain't going anywhere. Gordon, he was MVP, so we're going to keep him. He had a great year. Prado was good. Love seeing that. I gave him a 2-year. I think his was a club option as well, so we could go a different direction. We'll see. Kierstead is going down. He becomes a free agent again. I'm probably going to let him walk. I want to see if we can get a better outfielder. He had a good year, but I want to get a little bit younger. And Rufus Tucker's starting to develop, man. I'm telling you, he just needed a chance, and he was going to prove it. And then Julio Rodriguez, he's done. That's really what it comes down to. So here we go. Off-season time, taking on the Brewers. And we're swept. You know why? It was because we didn't trade with the Brewers this year, and that's why we got eliminated. The Yankees defeat the Marlins, and anybody retire? Let's see. Anybody in the Hall of Fame? Juan Soto with 702 home runs. Wow. Okay. And 3,000 hits. 305 average? Insane. Yoan Moncada made it as well. Corey Seager. That's a crazy season. Crazy, or career, I should say. And then Devers made it in as well. All right. Okay, so I'm going to pick up... You know what? I'm going to pick up this option. He's one of the better catchers that is going to be available. I'm going to pick up Rojas option as well. I'm going to let them... You know what? Tatis has got to stay with the team. If he's going to stick it out, so you know what? I'm going to let him hang out. He's basically like team captain. That's why you keep him on the squad. He may not be the best player, but he's there for the morale. I'm going to pass on Cruz. I'm going to pass on Colas. Crochet. I'm going to pass as well. I'm going to pass on everybody else and see what we can get in free agency before I spend any sort of money. So, what's our budget looking like? Pretty healthy. We need a little bit of outfield help and a shortstop. Outfield. So, right field, shortstop, first base, and DH. So, first base, right field, shortstop. That's my main target. I would love to try to pick up... Actually... I think I'm going to stick with this and then just try to get us a really good closer. I think, yeah, so we don't need that much. We're in a good spot. We're in a good spot. Closers are always available. We know that. That's like the best part of the game now. Like, everyone is just developing into a reliever now. Really good. Starters, though, those are pretty hard to come by. And, like, good starters, I should say. Because, like, there's a couple decent ones, but there's not ones that are performing well. And then I said first base. Okay. Outfield help. What do we got here? Miguel Rios, maybe? Maybe? I don't know. We got to figure something out. I might have to wait till later in the offseason when more players are, like, start entering the pool. I'll see you guys for the final season. All right, let's get this final season started. I'm going to trade Kraus. I know we recently acquired him, but 10 mil. He got replaced. And Dwight Casey, who's a 66 overall second baseman. I'm going to trade him for a little bit older of a player in Wallace Aubrey. But he actually has decent hitting stats. So I need a good hitter. And he's really the only one that I could get if I trade Cedric Kraus. So I felt like might as well do that. Who was worse between Cairo and Cornelius? Cornelius really didn't get a shot. Maybe it's a platoon situation. He hits versus righties. He hits versus lefties. But Aubrey is definitely getting in the lineup. And then you guys will see the other moves that I made. Because I made a few. So that might be the only move that I do make. Because I was actually pretty lucky in free agency with the pitching. So Hank Milligan was a Rule 5 pickup. 85 contact versus left. 90 versus righty. He is a catcher. Really bad behind the plate. Purely a hitter. Hasn't played yet. I was like, you know what? Let's do it. Picked him up. Picked this guy up too. Free agency. 1-year contract. He's been kind of good. So 8.5 mil for a year. Why not? Traded for him last year. We have Max Haskins. He was sitting in free agency. I thought 26 years old. He's 80 overall. Hasn't pitched yet in his career. Let's give him a shot. Miguel Rios. We picked him up with the Yankees through a trade. I forgot with who, but since he's been introduced to the Yankee squad, he's been really good. I figured 35 years old, 2-year deal. Let's see how it goes. Hopefully it goes well. Alonso Cortez. We know him from our time with the Rangers, 37 years old. All he does is hit home runs. Hopefully he does the same with us. And this was the only guy signed in from the draft. 47 overall, B potential. Yikes. And then, of course, Jason Burgos was last year. So, yeah, like I said, draft hasn't been treating me well lately. Jared Fisher was a player that the Padres already had in their farm system. Really, like, the only good one that they have. I'm going to give him a shot. He's 24, slots right in the bullpen. I mean, look at this team. This team's looking pretty good. Juan Hernandez, we picked up. What trade was it? The Kraus trade? There it is. He's going to slot in at this long relief spot. Fingers crossed he does well. Our starting rotation, identical. It was decent last year, so fingers crossed it does the same. And then offensively, I'm pretty happy with the team. We still got our homies Buckner and Tatis hanging out on the bench. There we go. That is the team. I'm assuming we're going to be ranked a little bit higher than we need to be. Listen to the regular season. It says we're 10th. We'll probably jump back to like 18th or something like that. But we made the postseason last year. We won the division. I feel like we improved the pitching. We improved some of the areas that were weak last year. I expect the postseason. See you guys at the end of it. 97-65, won the division. There we go. Back-to-back division titles. Love to see it. Love to see it. All right. We won the division by 7 games. ERA is a team. Ooh, that's nice. I told you we were going to be a bad ranked team. 20th. Unbelievable. The Orioles are at the top. The Indians, the Rangers, dude. We're going to have to find a way to just break up the Rangers somehow, some way, without having to go and like trade for all of them. No league leaders. William DeWitt. Okay. Amari Corona, we've seen his name before. Jorge Mesa, a catcher. 74 overall. Really? All right. Neil Bentley's still up there. Just killing it. I tried to trade for him again. Couldn't make it happen. Unfortunate. But what else do we got here? Interesting. 17 triples. Ooh, okay. Holy cow. All right. Neil Bentley at the top of the home run charts again. He doesn't even have that much power. Like, he just knows how to hit a baseball. He's 31. If he would have gotten started earlier, honestly, he probably would have broken hit records. He's at 1,000 in 5 full seasons. Like, he's killing it. Like, if he would have started playing when he was like 23, he probably would have been really close to breaking records already. Like, that's insane. He is unreal. Looking at the awards, we don't have any, but I'm still just dumbfounded by Bentley's stats. Like, it's insane. It is wild. Like, I don't understand it at all. But yeah, let's keep going. Here we go. Juan Hernandez, first season. I see him more as like an actual reliever, not necessarily a long reliever. Rough first season. He'll definitely improve. Robin Clark tanked, but still had a really good season. Haskins was really good in his first full season. Jared Fisher was all right. He struggled a little bit. He'll probably improve. Santos went down, but he still had a good year. Julio Rodriguez, man, lights out. And then Tommy England did his first full year as a closer, did pretty well. Look at Julio Diaz. I think his next year is a player option, or no, club option. Probably would let him walk, but he's been really good. Jeff Rojas, talk about a guy who's done really well. See potential, and look at those stats. And he's putting up those kind of numbers, insane. Danny, I don't know how to say his name, but he's getting better. Love to see it. And Jason Burgos still putting up good numbers. Miguel Herman. I mean, his whip's high, but like, he's still putting up a pretty good season. So I'm not going to hate on him. Bench. What do we got here? I mean, you know what? For Tatis to put up 281 this season, you know what? He's a baller. He's a baller for sure. Cairo got sent to the bench because he was doing terrible. I threw in Cornelius. Had a pretty solid season. I'll take it for sure. Miguel Rios is, you know what? The average is low, but I'll take 35 home runs all day. Spencer Torkelson tanked. Holy cow. Cortez, though, 36 home runs. I'll take that. 1-year deal for him. And Rodney Gordon still putting up fantastic numbers. Prado took a step back, but you know what? It was a 1-year deal. Still a respectable season for a catcher. Rufus Tucker still putting up good numbers. Wallace Aubrey, we traded for him from the Rays. He was a good second baseman for us. And of course, Hank Milligan, probably the new catcher going forward. The OPS is going to be low. Doesn't have a lot of power, but he's going to get on base. He's going to be a solid hitter for the future. So, all right. Postseason time, taking on the Marlins again. And we sweep them. Perfect. Love seeing that. We're going to have, maybe we go like that. Because, like, Rojas is good. But you know what? Let's see how it goes. The Brewers. This could be a tough matchup for us. Actually, we have one more game before we get swept, right? And we win anyways. Look at that. Burgos, give us this lead. Ooh, Rojas. Look at that little reverse sweep going. Taking on, of course, it's the Rangers in the World Series. Okay. Okay, let's see here. We're going to go just like that. Just like that in the post. Like, there we go. World Series time, taking on our former team. First game, first dub. Ooh, we lose that second one. That's tough. What about this one here? We lose again. Win that one. So Herman is up, and he didn't have he had an okay game. I'm not gonna be too crazy about it. He had an okay game. Next game, can we get this lead? Ooh, okay. We got 2 games that we have to win. We lose this, it's over. We lose to the Rangers, which I don't want to do. Donnie, I don't know how to say his name, is on the mound. But we started off good. Come on. There we go. Gordon with the home run. 3-0. Love it. Love it. Love it. Then Aubrey goes deep. Gives us 5-0 lead. Oh, baby. That's what I'm talking about. They've got Brubaker on the mound. And, I mean, that looks like the team that we left them with. Like, almost the same. So, this is my revenge. I'm coming back for them. And we're gonna win. We're up 5-0 still. 7-0 thanks to Torkelson. Oh, make it 9-0. This is becoming ugly now. And I know we're killing it this game. We're gonna score like 1 run next game. It's gonna happen. Neil Bentley, of course, goes deep. I mean, that's expected. Neil Bentley is the new Barry Bonds, man. All right, we got to take out Donnie. He's getting a little too tired. Let's go Haskins. 1 run, another run, double play. Okay, so we still have a little bit of a lead, but I definitely need to make sure we lock this up. Let's go Santos here. He gets us out of it. And final inning, I'm going to let Santos pitch. 1 run scores, game. All right. It is time. Game 7. Ooh. Talk about a series, man. Talk about a series. Let's see here. Who do we have take the mound, man? I think it's got to be Burgos, right? Against his former team. He's going to get tired quickly, but if he can give us like 4 or 5 innings and then we can go to the bullpen, I feel confident. So, let's see how it goes. We're taking on Hector Guzman, which is a new signing for them. Double play to start it off. That's unfortunate. But okay, hit by pitch. Oh, we're sending a message. We're going after Neil Bentley, throwing up and in. I'm calling it now. All right. So, I don't think we've had 1 base runner because of the hit. Okay. Let's see here. Ooh, come on, Prado. Double play. Not what we need, man. Not what we need. Give me this inning. Come on. No runs here. Please, no runs. Double play was huge. We're going to take out Burgos. He gave us 4 innings. That's all we needed. And can we get this run in? We can't. All right. Let's go to the bullpen. Hernandez, I need you here. Perfect. 1, 2, 3 inning. We need runs. I told you the offense was just going to stutter this game. Oh, this would be a huge run. Bases loaded for Torkelson. Please, 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 please. A strikeout? You got to be kidding me. Please, no. 2 stolen bases? 2 stolen bases. Come on. You got to do better than that. 2 lefties are up. Let's go Haskins. And he walks them both. I gotta play the matchups here. We gotta go. We got to go Hernandez. Gets the out. Gets the out. Ooh, that was big. That was huge. Okay. We got the man on. Double play, dude. Come on. Don't do that to me. Another single, another run, and then a double play. So we got to score here. I mean, we put the best pitchers in the best situations. And the offense, I told you, we weren't going to score. I knew it was going to happen. A strikeout, a single, so we're still alive. Torkelson's 0 for 3. Do we have anybody who could come in and help us out? Do we do it? Because, like, Torkelson, man, he's not doing it. You know what? Anybody, maybe Cairo? I wish I could see what they were doing in the postseason. Manzanillo? You know what? It's drawn up for Tatis. He flew out. All right. That maybe wasn't the move, but we didn't score a single run up until that point. How, man? Oh, dude, come on, dude. You can't. What happened? The pitching, perfect. 2 runs. That's manageable. Oh, I'm gonna leave it here because I want to leave you on a cliffhanger, but also I want to hear what you guys say. Do you want me to continue the series this way? Do you want me to start it over? Because we're at the point where, like, it's really hard to find good players without going back to the team you were just at. On top of that, prospects haven't been fantastic. I don't know. I want to hear what you guys say in the comment section. Of course, if you want me to continue the series, aim for 1,000 likes. That's going to be the key thing that shows me if you guys want me to continue the series. And yeah, also I want to show you who retired, who became like a Hall of Fame member. So I'm going to leave it here. No cliffhanger. Let me know what you guys think down below. Of course, if you enjoyed the series, you want to see some more of it, thumbs up. Let's hit 1,000 likes on it. If you're new to the channel and enjoy the content, consider hitting that subscribe button. And of course, get in the comment section. Leave me some essays if you want. Let me know what you guys think of the series. I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.